Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. And we're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad, Peep Squad. Hit that notification bell. Know each and every time I drop a video and be the first one to comment, baby. Let's get into it. Let's talk about Charlemagne the God and the Breakfast Club. It seems like there ain't no love lost and ain't no loyalty. I don't know how DJ Envy and also Angela Yee going to continue to do the Breakfast Club, because Charlemagne done stepped out the box to let everybody know he is ready to leave the Breakfast Club. Him doing an interview with none other than Gucci Mane, and Gucci Mane being very disrespectful to DJ Envy and also Angela Yee, and also Charlemagne knowing that DJ Envy and Angela Yee are beefing with none other then who else? Gucci Mane, and he's doing an interview with him. I was like, OMG, it's going down. Charlemagne has been expressing that he wants to do something different. He wants to elevate himself. He wants to build a huge, large national platform for himself, by himself, with the people he bring with him. And also Angela Yee and DJ Envy already got their platforms. He's looking to do something different. He wants to build his YouTube page up too as well, and build up the Brilliant Idiot podcast, get a home for them. And so basically he get none other than Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane has been out here in these streets dissing Angela Yee and DJ Envy, and Charlemagne is sitting there doing an interview with him like it's all popping and it's good, ain't nothing going on. I was like, OMG, Charlemagne is stepping out the box. I don't know what else Charlemagne got to do to let the world know that he doesn't want to be a part of the Breakfast Club. So I don't know if he's going to leave the Breakfast Club on good terms, or is he going to be able to get out of his contract, because I believe he got maybe a year or two left. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that, but it is what it is. I was like, OMG, the Breakfast Club might be over. What are you guys gonna do? What are we gonna do about hip-hop interviews? Like, you know, the Breakfast Club was holding it down, baby. But once Charlemagne went to Tyler Perry's studios and he envisioned himself being on top of the mountain and building it for himself and not sharing his pie, he's like, I'm out of here, baby. And Angela Yee, boy, she got dissed so bad by Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane was like, I hate that Angela Yee even lied and said that I was going to apologize to her and say sorry to her. Like, come on. I didn't really mean to try to do anything to her or embarrass her. I meant no disrespect, but the girl got embarrassed. It is what it is. And I was defending myself and my wife, basically. And he also said that I was banned from the show, that I'm declined, I can't go to the show, that DJ Envy and, Angela Yee voted on me not being on the show. He was like, I'm not feeling that whatsoever. He was going in on Angela Yee. He called her a punk pussy bitch. I was like, punk ass bitch. I was like, is he talking about Angela Yee? And he goes, yeah, and DJ Envy, that pussy. And he was like, he wants to see DJ Envy face to face. He wants to talk to him. He wants to see him, baby. And he said, what about his balls? He came at Deezus and Mero, and he was all disrespectful when they came at his wife. But now he gonna have to see me face to face, because Gucci Mane feels like DJ Envy and none other than Angela Yee disrespected his wife when it came to Gucci Mane and Young Gotti, that interview about Keisha K.O. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
But that was
you bangs your partners, girl.
Damn,
guys. Yeah, my friend, man.
But that was your girlfriend, though, right? Wasn't it like
guys said, Envy, my partner. I didn't know that was your wife.
I ain't know that. I ain't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know, like you in love and all that.
Yeah, I got you.
Come on, man. You know how the gang go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What you think?
I think you was in the right.
But shut up. Don't.
I mean, listen, the truth of the matter. Charlemagne dirt digging.
So, Gucci Mane ain't mad at Charlemagne, but he ain't feeling, DJ Envy or Angela Yee. And Charlemagne knows the deep-rooted beef that's going on, especially how DJ Envy and Angela Yee feels about the situation. Check this out.
That is a lie. No, we was cool. I was not on your dick. Stop
you
it.
did be texting me what hotel you was at.
That is a lie. Never. You must got me confused with somebody else.
Remember when we did that interview a long time ago with Melissa Ford and all that? Nigga was calling
Gucci got a good
memory. No.
Service shit. Stop it.
That definitely was not me. Gucci said he lost his wallet last night, so he don't have no ID.
Catch your ass out right here.
Now, how did you end up losing your wallet? You had it in your pocket. You think somebody took it?
I don't know nobody took it. Too many people around me for somebody to take something from me.
Maybe it was somebody around you.
Man,
Damn.
can't nobody take shit from me. Ain't nobody never took nothing from me.
I just took something, you didn't even feel it.
Shit, you can take it. Can you take it?
Oh my God. I'm sure. You know what they say about little girls, especially Asian ones?
Fat puss.
Is that what they say?
What they say?
I was going to say deep.
So you know, Angela Yee is feeling a certain type of way when it comes to Gucci Mane, because Gucci Mane was calling her out, saying that she was on it. She wanted to be with him. She wanted to get with him and the whole 9 yards. And she was trying to, ride that stallion. And Angela Yee is like, that's a lie. You lying on me. It ain't true. What are you talking about? It's going down. But Gucci Mane felt a certain type of way because he felt like DJ Envy and Angela Yee disrespected his wife by playing old interviews, and also disrespected him and his wife when it was at Hip Hop Squares or the Square, whatever the case may be. So he needs to some get back ASAP and fast. It is what it is. He is not on no apology tour when it comes to Angela Yee and DJ Envy, and he wants to see DJ Envy fast in a hurry. It is what it is. And Angela Yee dissed none other than Gucci Mane and said that he be back on them drugs. He's back on them drugs, I see. And he was like, oh, that's deep. And Charlemagne was like, yo, how are you banned? Since are you banned from the show? So I was like, OMG, it's going down. Charlemagne done pulled his card. He done made his step. He done made his approach to let the Breakfast Club know, to let the executives know that this ain't gonna be friendly. We ain't gonna be good on camera. It's not gonna be good interviews coming through. It's gonna be a hectic environment to be interviewing celebrities and stars about their business. And that's also probably going to deter celebrities and stars going on the Breakfast Club if they know the three are not together anymore. And it could be crazy up there. You might not get what you need out. The interview might not be on you. So Charlemagne is swiftly and for sure moving himself farther and farther away from the Breakfast Club. And we already know Charlemagne is going to have the biggest and the best artists on his YouTube channel interviewing them, because everybody wants that type of Kanye West interview he did. And also a lot of people feel like everybody goes to the Breakfast Club for Charlemagne. Who do you watch the Breakfast Club for? Do you watch the Breakfast Club for all three, or one of them, or two, or just two? So what do you think about the situation when Gucci Mane said that, when he sees DJ Envy, he got nuts. Why is he running? Why is he scared? Why is he hiding? I want to see him face to face, baby. For real, for real. And he called him a B word. He said he can bring his bitch ass dogs. He better bring all the dogs he can if he want to. I was like, OMG. Charlemagne was like, well, maybe you need to talk to him. Charlemagne was just listening, and Charlemagne knew that it was going to go somewhere. But Gucci Mane also do have music out. He's dropping his 101 album. So, he's doing a little bit of a press too as well. So we can say that, this was all set up for press too as well, because Gucci Mane is good for press. He said he liked when people thought that he was a clone. He was all happy with the situation. So what do you guys think? Do you guys finally believe that Charlemagne is done with the Breakfast Club? He's going to try to get out of that contract. He's going to try to keep moving. He's going to try to keep going. He wants that shit dissolved. I'm telling you, on a Brilliant Idiots, Charlemagne talks in code with, his co-host, but he wants to be done. He's ready to build his own brand without the Breakfast Club, without Revolt, without any of that. He's just ready to do that shit on his own. He's ready to take it to a whole new level, and he feels like DJ Envy and Angela Yee are dead weight. How do you guys feel about the situation? How do you feel about Gucci Mane talking and threatening, DJ Envy, and also calling Angela Yee a punk ass bitch? I was like, damn, Gucci Mane, I thought you done changed. Gucci Mane said he has changed. Gucci Mane talked about his past. He talked about being arrested, being locked up. If it wasn't for his boys or his ex-boys calling the cops on him because they were stealing from him from his studio and he was on probation, he went down the street with the strap. He was ready to get it on, baby. And guess what happened? They called the police, but they supposed to be gangsters. They called the police to the trap house to get Gucci out the way, because Gucci came down the street with the steel, with the armor, and basically he got locked up. He got clean. He got free. He got off that lean, and then on top of that, he was addicted to lean. He was addicted to weed. He was going through withdrawals too as well. He cleaned himself up. He said the person that changed his life was his wife. His wife is everything. His wife helped him build. His wife helped him grow. Having two brains is better than one. So basically, Gucci Mane is also telling young men that they need to get married. They need to have a good partner. They need a partner that's going to help them and support and build with them. And he also said he thought getting married was like, oh, I'm not going to have enough bread. I'm not going to have enough money. But then he realized that two heads are better than one. And he also talked about the Migos basically saying that they were signed to him at one point in time, and he took his chains off and gave it to them to have them signed, but he ended up going to jail and the whole 9 yards. So he gave them to P. And then on top of that, when he got out of jail, he posted some bullshit on Twitter, and Takeoff was upset. Takeoff was pissed about the situation, about like he's handing them down hand-me-down jewelry like they can be bought and sold. So Takeoff is not feeling Gucci Mane, hasn't talked to him since, but they did give him the clearance to use, the Migos on his new album. So it is what it is, but they ain't cool, they ain't talking. He talked about Shorty Low, R.I.P. Shorty Low. I love Shorty Low. He was a good dude. He was real. He was honorable, and he was stand up, and he had his family together. He took care of his kids. He took care of his children's mother. He was a great man. R.I.P. Gucci Mane said that was like his real best friend. We find out that Gucci Mane and Waka Flocka that made up. They friends now. They all good in the hood. So I was like, okay, baby. And then on top of that, he talked about, the situation with him and Kodak being cool, doing features too as well. He also talked about Scooter. He talked about Young Dolph. There's a lot of artists that he signed, like Young Thug, but he got locked up. He had to let them go, and he didn't hold them down with a contract or try to stop their money flow or their bread and try to keep hold of them so they couldn't build or grow, because he couldn't do nothing for them. So he wasn't like a record label. He let them be, and he's the old goat. He's the old dog in the streets basically, and he gets respect from the young rappers because he put a lot of young rappers on and helped them and let them go when they wanted to go, baby. So it is what it is. So we learned a little bit more about Gucci Mane too as well. He's trying not to be violent. He's trying not to be, in the streets, and he's not in the streets. He's not taking drugs. He doesn't hang with anybody that is a felon, that do drugs, take drugs. He is drug free. He drinks water now, because before he was not drinking water at all. So Gucci Mane told his story, but at the end of the day, he gave Charlemagne what he wanted. He gave the people what he wanted when he came out, and he disrespected Angela Yee, which was really disrespectful too as well. But he feels like the disrespect happened to him first when they started to come after his wife and play an old interview and try to discredit his wife and their relationship. So he came out swinging at the end of the interview. He got everything out, but he came out swinging. And Charlemagne was there listening. Charlemagne was there recording. He gave him a voice, a stage, an opportunity, and it was on his platform too as well. When they know that Gucci Mane is beefing with none other than DJ Envy and Angela Yee, are we loyal, or it's about business? Let me know what you think. Peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples.